Every story begins with a single choice, and this one might change how you see yours. Once there was a young woman who woke up every morning to a storm inside her mind. Worries, doubts, and fears crowded her thoughts like weeds that refused to die. No matter how hard she tried to focus, the negative voices whispered relentlessly, "You can't. You'll fail. It is too late." The weight of these thoughts followed her through the day, making every step feel heavy, every task daunting. Some mornings, she would sit by the window, staring at the world outside, longing for calm, but feeling trapped within herself. She watched people pass, smiling, chatting, leaving, and wondered why peace always seemed to escape her. At night, when silence fell, the weeds grew taller, their roots digging deep into her mind, making sleep restless and dreams uneasy. One afternoon, while walking through her neighborhood, trying to clear her thoughts, she noticed an old neighbor tending to his garden. The sight stopped her in her tracks. It was breathtaking. Flowers of every color bloomed vibrantly. Sunlight danced on the leaves, and the air smelled of calm and life. There was something alive about this place that seemed untouched by worry or fear. The neighbor noticed her staring and waved gently. "Would you like to come in?" he asked. Hesitant but curious, she stepped inside. The garden was more than just flowers. It was a sanctuary, a living testament to care, patience, and intentional growth. "Your mind," he said softly, kneeling by a patch of marigolds, "is like this garden. The thoughts you feed grow. The ones you ignore die." She looked at him, puzzled. "Every day," he continued, "you choose which seeds to water. Fear, doubt, and anger are weeds. Water them and they take over. But feed hope, gratitude, and faith, and your life will blossom in ways you never imagined." The words settled in her mind, but the weeds of old thoughts were stubborn. That night, she decided to try something different. Each time a negative thought appeared, "You are not enough," she paused, acknowledged it, and replaced it. "I am capable," she whispered. When another crept in, "You fail," she planted a positive seed instead. "I am resilient. I can overcome." She imagined herself walking through a mental garden. Every weed she uprooted left space for a new flower to grow. Bright, vibrant blossoms appeared, each one representing a thought of strength, hope, or joy. It felt strange at first, almost unnatural, but slowly it became comforting, even empowering. Days turned into weeks, and she noticed subtle changes. The storm inside her mind began to quiet. The weeds still appeared occasionally, but she no longer feared them. They were small, powerless, easily replaced. Tasks that once seemed overwhelming became manageable. She began noticing small joys she had long ignored. The warmth of sunlight on her skin, the laughter of a child passing by, the scent of a fresh bread from a nearby bakery. Each moment was a seed she chose to water, and her mind, once a tangled thicket of worry, began to bloom. She began journaling, writing down negative thoughts as they appeared, and immediately countering them with affirmations of strength and gratitude. She meditated each morning, visualizing the garden in her mind, tending each flower carefully, uprooting weeds, and nourishing the seeds of positive thoughts. Over time, it became a ritual. The garden grew richer and more vibrant with each passing day. Her mind became a sanctuary, a place where hope and peace thrived. She discovered that negative thoughts weren't enemies, they were seeds. The ones you water grow, the ones you ignore with patience and care fade away. And in this deliberate care, she reclaimed her mind, one thought at a time, one day at a time. She learned to cultivate a life of calm, clarity, and joy. Your mind is one of the most valuable assets you possess. Just like a garden, it requires intentional care. Feeding it with positive thoughts, gratitude, and faith allows your life to flourish. Negativity will always try to creep in, but the more you nurture hope and resilience, the stronger your inner world becomes. Success, peace, and happiness are the flowers that grow when you consciously tend to your mental garden. Thank you for joining us in this episode of Wealth Stories with Amma. Remember, the wealth of your life starts with the thoughts you nurture. Feed your mind well and watch your world bloom. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to Wealth Stories with Amma for more powerful stories and timeless lessons that can shape your financial and personal future. Because remember, stories change how we think, and how we think changes how we live. Every story begins with a single choice, and I hope this one changed how you see yours. Bye for now.